Hey folks, welcome to Galactic Civilization4 Supernova. So this was a little bit of a surprise to me actually, because I had this on Epic. In fact, I had a very early version because I got early access by Stardock for the Epic version ages ago. And I played it a little bit, and then just enough to kind of get an idea of what was going on. And then Rob and Drexy and Sean and we all did an Explominate podcast on it. And I liked it. I thought Galactic Civilization4 looked like it was on the way to being a good game, but it was still very early days at that point. And because I'm a fan of Galactic Civilizations 3, I think it's a really good game. I played it a fair bit, and I think it's one of the better Space 4Xs. It's definitely very different to any of the other Space 4Xs on the market, and it's kind of more complex than a lot of them, I'd say. So I didn't really want to spoil GalCiv4 by just playing it too much when it was in the sort of early access phase. Now it's been released on Steam, and in this new Supernova version, I'm going to leave a link in the description to an interview that we did at Explominate with Brad Wardell, who's the lead, head of Stardock, and he was talking to us about the problems that the original version of Galactic Civilizations 4 had, and the things that they've done to fix it in Supernova. I had no idea that Supernova was coming out so soon, so this has kind of taken me by surprise. I wasn't expecting it. I'm also going to leave a link to some videos that Rob's done on GalCiv4. So if you want more videos on this, go and check out Explominate's videos, because Rob's, also covered this one too. Now, for me, this is just going to be a first look. Basically, I've not played this in about 2 years, and I don't really remember. Or it was, 18 months ago. It was a long time ago, so I don't remember anything about it at all, to be honest. So I'm kind of going into this one blind. This is not going to be a let's play. This is just a first look. Okay, so it's possible I might continue the game, but it's likely that I won't. So I think this is just going to serve as just a first look at the game, okay? Alright, so here we are in the civilization screen. Now, we've got the option to play as the humans, or we can play as a custom civilization. It looks like the Stardock are going to be unlocking these week by week. I think that's the plan. But look at the graphics on this, man. Like, the Stardock have got some very, very, very impressive artists at their company. Look, this is really, really good stuff. I love it, man. Look at this. This is just so cool. I think some of these guys will be from GalCiv. I don't know if some of these animations might have been in GalCiv 3, or are these all new? I think they all might be new actually. Well, that's the Korath clan. Look. Yeah, look at this, man. It's beautiful. Beautifully looking. I saw somebody had left a review saying they thought the graphics are average, and I was like, come on, man. We don't get 4X games with graphics like this. This is just gorgeous. So yeah, hats off to Stardock for at least, putting some effort into the presentation. Okay, so yeah, we basically get the option of creating our own civilization, and this game is interesting in that, and this is something that Brad talked to us about when we interviewed him. They've actually integrated a lot of the AI technology that we're seeing at the moment. So, the language model AI stuff like the ChatGPT is the popular one at the moment. They're incorporating that into the game. So they've got their own version of, they've trained their own model. And it's really, really interesting. Look, you can actually create your own race, and what they've done is they've basically taken their own artists' work and they've banged it into their into a kind of like a stable diffusion style model. They've built their own model, and then they're creating their own artwork. So they're actually creating their own portraits with this thing, as well as and they've also got their own artists too. But it's cool. Look at this, man. It's like it's creating all these new. I believe these are all AI generated portraits that they're coming out with. So it's really, really interesting, like what they've done here. Yeah, so I'm not going to go through the planet generator this time round. I'm going to have a look at that later. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to play through the humans, and then we're going to have a bit of a look at what this, what GalCiv4 brings over GalCiv 3. I thought GalCiv 3 was a really good game by the time they kind of started to wind down its development. I think. Was it the last DLC anyway? I forget what it was called. Was it Retribution? I think really brought the game up to scratch, and they're still releasing patches for it now, as is Stardock's way. Okay, so we're going to play as the Terran Alliance. Here is D.W. Bradley, and yeah, abilities. We've got 25% ship range and +2 ship moves from explorers. Inspired gives us an additional leader is available for recruitment, and leaders cost 25% less to recruit. So leaders are kind of a big thing in GalCiv4. We begin with a colony ship. We begin with a flagship. Our cultural focus is we've got innovation, and then biology is we're carbon based. Okay, let's go to the next screen. Now I'm just going to, sorry folks, I'm just going to turn down the volume on the game just a little bit. There we are, sorry. Okay, so we're explorers in a hostile universe. Okay, now this gives us the option to kind of like customize what we're doing with things. I'm just going to leave it basically as it is. I don't want to mess with this. So we're just going to, I'm not going to play with the customizable settings for a while. I want to just play the game through first. Galaxy setting, we're probably just going to leave this. I'll just put it on normal because I want to see what the AI actually does. But yeah, I'd advise when you first play these games through, particularly the GalCiv series, definitely play on easy or no more than normal, because the AI is usually really good. Like, I'd say that Stardock's AI in GalCiv is one of the better 4X game AIs out there. I think there's only really, you know, obviously if you play Remnants of the Precursors with Zilme's mod, that's really good AI, but it's a simpler game. Whereas this is a complex game. I'll leave game pacing, research rate on normal, and minor races and hostile entities we're just going to leave on occasional. It will tell you what you need, what kind of memory you need, and how many CPU cores you need for this game, right? So yeah, look, you'll see that it increases the amount of cores that you need, you know, depending on the galaxy size. I've got 8 CPU cores, I think. Yeah, that's right. So I should be able to play that, but I'm not going to do that. So let's leave it on small to start off with. We've got binary number of sectors, so binary, a few, several. So this will just give us 2 sectors. One of the new features in this game is that you've got multiple sectors. I might actually have a few of these, just so we can see, you know, what it looks like when we've got more, you know, multiple sectors in the game. I like how the graphics represent this too. It's really, really nice. So we'll bump that up. Civilization proximity, others in sector, close, distant or far. Okay, we want to meet them relatively soon, I think. And then we'll leave the rest of the resource, you know, settings on normal. Now there's a bunch of advanced settings as well. You can disable tech trading, tech brokering, surrendering of AI, all that kind of stuff. I didn't like this AI surrendering in GalCiv 3. It was a bit janky, I thought. So one of the only problems I've got with that game. Okay, and here's the opponent settings. So you can select which factions that you want in the game. Now, yeah, we're going to get 15 AI players, and it looks like it's already putting in the Taurians, the Festron Hunt, and the Altarians, and then a bunch of others are just going to be randomized. So that's absolutely fine. There's a whole bunch of AI races. This game, I think this game cost me £30. So I did get a free copy on Epic ages ago, you know. But I've actually bought a copy of this because I really want. I want to support Stardock. 2, yeah, I really wanted to do some content on my own, and Explorminate have already got some good content out. But yeah, I wanted to just buy my own copy and play this. But yeah, what I was getting at here is the price is actually quite cheap. You get the whole Supernova version with this game, so you don't have to buy any DLC. If you've got the original Epic version, then there's a DLC that's available that brings the original content up to the new version, and it's quite cheap, I believe. But yeah, look, you get like a whole bunch of custom-made AI races, and they're all like animated, so you get a lot of content for the money. This is like a £30 game at the moment. £33 I think I paid for it. And this is like a lot of content. I think this is cheaper than GalCiv 3. Now, I don't play a whole lot of Space 4X on my channel. I really like Remnants of the Precursors, as you know. It's a favourite game of mine. I love Ray Fowler. He's just a dude. And yeah, but I want to get into playing more 4X, more Space 4X specifically, because I love these games. They're really, really good. Okay, so we get a little bit of a blurb about the humans. I'll let you guys read this if you want to pause the video. Strengths and weaknesses. Terrans are naturally adventurous with fast and long-ranging ships. Their production capacity and diplomatic abilities are well regarded. Their ability to field large fleets is regarded with a bit more wariness. Yeah, that's straight out of GalCiv 3. Okay, so first thing you'll notice is, look, GalCiv, the maps in GalCiv are still pretty big, okay? Like this is, I don't know if you guys played, excuse me, I don't know if you guys played GalCiv 3, but one of the maps, you know, this would be like a small map on, you know, GalCiv 3. Probably even a tiny map maybe. But here, look, we've actually got multiple galaxies, so we can actually zoom out of the galaxy and go into different sectors. And so this is a new feature. It kind of keeps things localized, but it allows the game to get very, very big if you want it. Okay, so we've got an advisor here. It's telling us what to do. So we want to order a shipyard to construct a new colony ship. Let's have a look at what we've got here. We've got the TAS Discovery. That's our flagship. It's a cruiser. A long-range vessel suited for mapping the stars and running away from things. Then we've got a scout ship here, I think. This is a probe. Then we've got a colony ship already, and we've got a forge. So it's asking us if we want to build well, it's recommending that we build another colony ship. Now we should be able to mine these asteroids. This is the first time I've looked at this game, by the way, guys. So yeah, don't. This is literally just like an unboxing video. Okay. Welcome to the research screen. Here you can guide your scientists in advancing your civilization's technological prowess by choosing from a range of available technologies. Some technologies have inspired your scientists, making them 50% faster to research. You can also select other technologies from any other... Sorry, you can also select any other technology from the available candidates list, although they may take longer to complete. When deciding on your next research focus, be sure to balance your research efforts across military, economic and engineering tasks, considering your civilization's needs as you progress. Okay. So these are the ones with the 50% research bonus. So we can go for research districts, or we can go for subspace scanning. Okay, so we probably want to go for the research bonus early on, I would have thought. Although, obviously getting eyes on the other subspace areas, the other subspace streams might be useful. So I think we're going to go for the research district first, and that will kickstart our research. We've got other candidates here that we can put in too, but I'm just going to go with that one for the time being. Now, GalCiv is a hex-based game, so it's kind of different to the node-based gameplay that you get with, you know, Master of Orion and pretty much every other Space 4X game that's kind of come after it. But this kind of plays more like Civilization in space in some ways. I like that though. Okay, let's get the TAS Discovery now. Can we auto explore with this? Because I'm probably going to do that if we can. Maybe not. Oh, we can click it on survey. Look, so we can go and find. So this is a survey ship. This will survey things and you know, basically there for mapping. Let's get this thing just to go and survey itself, and I'll automate that. Then we've also got this this little scout ship, so let's just go and fly around here and see what we can find. Now, how do we... let me just see if we've got a stop key. Bum, 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 bum. I think it's just right click. Yeah, that was it. Okay. And we've also got a colony ship now. Is there anybody in this ship? Citizens. Yeah, we've got one citizen in there. Okay. So what have we got nearby? We've got Venus. This is Earth. We've got Venus here, a dead world devoid of life, and Mercury. Okay. Where is Mars? Is Mars in this one as well? Used to be the first place that you could usually colonize. Maybe we've got to go and discover Mars. There's Saturn. Yeah, Mars. Oh, there it is. Oh no. Mars should be kind of close then. I'm just being dense, and my astronomy is not so good. Let's just get this colony ship moving over here. Okay. Welcome to the shipyard screen. In the middle of the screen, you find currently selected ship design. Below the ship design, you can issue the command to build a ship. On the right side, you can praise the available projects the shipyard can work on. So specialty ships, military vessels and missions. Okay, this is pretty much the same as GalCiv 3. Look at the graphics. I can't believe somebody was saying that the graphics in this game are like, you know, average. It's like, man, this looks amazing. We just don't get 4X games that look this good. It's really, really rare. At least ones that I like. Okay, it's saying that we probably should get another colony ship. That sounds like a good idea. So let's take that advisor's advice here. So we've got some candidates for leaders as well, and leaders are your... Okay, well, let's just read the blurb. Welcome to the leader recruitment. You have the opportunity to recruit and assign leaders for vital roles within your government. They've each got abilities and traits, attributes and traits that make them more suitable for specific positions, such as ministers, governors, diplomats, and commanders. Okay. So let's have a look what we've got. We've got ministers, governors, diplomats, commanders, and then these are different factions. It's kind of like Shadow Empire in that respect then, I guess. Sauron May, incredibly vain, known to kill people more attractive than them. Good lord. A psycho. Brandon Marcel, narrowly escaped an arranged marriage. Ivan May, lost 2 toes from a frostbite in a mountaineering accident. Okay. Camille Millin, loves to assign humiliating pet names to their advisors. Okay. Right, so intelligence modifies research and related tasks. So it looks like we've got a couple of good potential researchers here. Diligence. It's important for commanders and governors of manufacturing-based worlds. Resolve is good for commanders. So this guy, this guy could be pretty good in... I'm guessing 10 is the top range. And you have to pay credits for these guys. Look, so we do have credits. And in GalCiv, credits can kind of run a little bit... You know, you're running a bit close to... you're often having to, you know, really scrimp and save at the start of the game. But we definitely want to get somebody up now. I think we need commanders for ships. So we've got the Victory here. This is a... We've got the Curiosity, Perseverance, the Gaze, and Hive Base 1. Okay. Let's just have a look at our ship list. Okay, so we've got the TAS Endeavour. That's our colony ship. And the TAS Discovery is our flagship. So we probably want to put a commander on this one. Okay, this guy could make a good commander. Yeah, so he's got good diligence and resolve. Not very social and not very intelligent. So Brandon Marcel we can probably have as a commander. So what do we do? Right click. Okay, double click. There we are. So we got we double click and then we assign him to... Was it Curiosity? It was, wasn't it? Yes. Hang on. Just double check that. Yeah, Discovery. The TAS Discovery. Okay, I think this is saying that we actually get... I think this is giving him a new ship. His own ship. That's interesting. Okay. Now we can't get this hyperwave radio tech acquired. Oh, right, so we can't get any of these yet. Alright, we'll just wait for the bit then. Perhaps in the meantime we can make him a governor, so... Okay, we've DL Bradley's actually our governor of Earth. In that case, we're just going to have him sat around there, just spending money. Do we have... Yeah, so have we got research... Oh, we've got a Minister of Technology, look. So let's get Sauron May as the Minister of Technology, I think. Natural loyalty 37, so it's not quite so loyal. But he's cheap. She's also good. She's charismatic, +3 social and +2 persuasion. So they've got these little traits here, look. That's pretty cool. And he's actually quite good as a governor. Alright, so let's get Camille Millin here as our Minister for Technology. I guess this guy can be Minister of Exploration, I guess. Yeah, why not? Let's just put him in there. He's got to be better than nothing. I'm assuming so, anyway. And then we've got the Minister of Colonization. Right, okay, so this gives us +1 move in a single turn. Oh, that's interesting. So we get an extra random tech slot for her being in here and +10% research. Alright, so we probably want the Minister of Colonization as well. Increases approval on all core homeworlds except our homeworld based on the social skill of the engineering minister. Okay, so we don't need that one yet. Alright. Yeah, straight back into GalCiv. Like, I really enjoyed GalCiv 3. I thought it was a really good game, man. What else can we do? I think that's about it. Advisors. Executive orders are able to enact. Alright. Do we draft colonists? Do we telescope takeover? It reveals an area of the map. Or we can print money. Okay, so this is going to cost us control. Printing money can provide short-term wealth at the cost of inflation, which lowers approval for approximately a year. We don't want to do that. Draft colonists sometimes can't afford to wait for volunteers. We'll provide a free colony ship. Ooh. 33 control. So control is your ability to force immediate effects such as protest suppression, construction rushing, and executive orders. Generate control through events, ideology traits, and special improvements. Alright. We've also got food and modules. Meanwhile, let's have a look at Earth, and we'll have a look at the planetary management, because this is a part of GalCiv I really like. Not everybody does. I do, though. I thought the planetary management system in GalCiv 3 was really, really fun. Okay, so welcome to Earth's planetary management view screen. This screen provides an overview of the planet's economy and development potential. Okay. Left side shows input. Sorry. The right side lists the left side displays inputs, outputs, and resident representatives. Okay. The middle section shows usable areas or regions which can be dedicated to specific district types. And the right side lists available district upgrades and unique improvements for the planet. Alright. Selects a region to improve it. Manufacturing builds up ship construction improvements. Research is obvious, so is financial. Agriculture is food. Housing for maximum... Okay, right. This is basically the same as GalCiv 3. I don't know if it works in exactly the same way. But you basically get these adjacency bonuses, basically. So when you put buildings down, there's a bit of a mini... It's like a bit of a mini game to try and get the most bonuses you can. And I'm not really very good at these kind of min-maxing sort of games, to be honest, but I just enjoy them anyway. Like, really, you want somebody who cares about all the numbers in a big way. But I like, you know, these are the sort of puzzles that if you sit down with them and get your calculator out, you know, and a spreadsheet, you can often find the optimum way to do stuff. I don't really play like that because I don't like doing maths while I'm playing. So yeah, I just tend to try to figure out roughly what I want and then just play it by ear. Okay, what have we got to build at the start? We've got a capital mainframe, we've got the industrial centre or the trade network. So these are unique improvements we can get. Probably want to get the capital mainframe as early as possible. It just costs money to maintain. Yeah, so we're going to lose a credit, basically a credit a turn, which is quite a lot. Now this could also put a trade network on here. Interesting. Now we can put one of these on each planet. That's kind of... Oh no, one per player. One per player for the industrial centre. One per player for the capital mainframe. Or one trade network is one per planet. So you can put one of these on every planet. Let's get in... We want to increase our research, I think. Now, the Thriving Reefs gives us a research bonus. There's a research bonus here on the Tundra too. For population. Now this, if we were going to go for the capital mainframe, if we put it next to the city, that would actually give us a +2 adjacency bonus anyway. But I think we're just... Now we could put it here. Gives us +1, and we could put it next to another research building later. That might be a good place to put it. Although this is also nice for manufacturing, so you might want to put a manufacturing place here and surround it. Yeah, this is really cool. This is really, really cool. And you'll see that this is kind of roughly in the shape of the Earth. You know, you've got North America here, South America, Eurasia, and then Africa. And this one will probably be, you know, similar every single time, I would have thought. Yeah, let's put it on the Thriving Reef. So let's go to the capital mainframe. We'll bang it down here. That's going to give us a decent research bonus. Okay, so that's build Q7. Now you can rush build stuff if I remember right. Select a new policy to enact. Alright, we don't need to do a policy. Have a look at our civilizations. This is the policy screen. You can adjust the way your civilization is governed. You've got tax policy, Policy slots, which unlock as your civilization advances, and then known policies. Okay. Alright, so the tax rate we've got on medium at the moment. Approval is 77%. We could drop out the amount of money that we're getting and drop the tax, but that will increase approval. You could also raise it, but it's going to modify approval into a dangerous range, I think. So we're just going to leave it as it is. I'm getting different numbers out of that. No, okay. And now we've got the available policies. So we could go for, we could push into brainstorming, so we get more research. A coerced colonization, increases growth. Fast exploration, this might be useful. Parts of the empire influence growth and gross income. Land exploitation, gross income, and but more pollution. And then we can security lights, which reduces crime. Okay. Influence is pretty important in GalCiv. I'll go for a fast exploration. Let's see if we can drop that one in there. Okay, that's our civilization policy. So we're going to be able to explore a little bit further. I don't know if that will help us this turn. No, I don't think so. Okay, let's just advance the turn. So our ships are going to start like exploring now. Let's see if we can find what else is in our solar system. Okay, there's Mars. Look, so this is actually a poor planet. Now what we can do is we can immediately colonize Mars if we want to, or we can try to find something better out in another system. So yeah, it's kind of up to you what you want to do there. There's an ascension crystal here. Look, these are like a victory condition that you can go for. That when you find all the controlling each one gives you ascension points basically, and then you can use that in order to win the game. When you hit a certain amount of ascension points, you win. There's kind of like a culture. It's kind of like a I guess it's like a cross between a domination victory, in the sense that you do need to find and hold these things, and they will often be held by enemies. But then you take them and hold them, and then you hold them for a certain amount of time, and then you win basically. We battle for more than planets. If we are to thrive, we must claim space itself. Constructors are used to build star bases, military star bases, blah blah blah. Okay, just show me. Yeah, so we're actually we're going for a colony ship first. I did actually think a constructor might be better. Suppose we can put that into the construction queue. I wonder. I don't know if it's good practice to go for Mars first or not. Now the thing is, every time you build a colony ship, you are reducing your population on Earth. We've got executive orders, haven't we, as well? So we can just make a colony ship if we need to. Problem is that then we get a bit of a penalty. Let's get Mars populated just at the start. So we're going to call it Mars. And you get this nice little animation that plays. Okay. The Red Planet. Mars is an inhospitable home for organic life, with the challenges of radiation exposure, toxic soil, and low gravity. Still, we have identified 3 potential locations for colonies on the planet. Okay. We're going to gain a leader, minerals, or technology. Getting more minerals would be useful. Also, getting a technology would be really useful too. Let's go for the minerals, I think. And so what happens is in GalCiv4, you don't have to micromanage all your planets in this one. So what's happening now is you see that you got this little indicator. Mars is now it's basically a supplementary planet to Earth, so it's basically sending its resources here, and you have to send leaders to planets if you want to directly control them. This cuts down on the amount of micromanagement for your planets, which I think is probably a good thing. It just depends. I didn't mind planet micromanagement, to be honest. It didn't really bother me in GalCiv3, but some people didn't like it. Okay, we've got 4 more turns until this central mainframe goes up. I think that's because we've got this, this subplanet. Let's go to the next turn. Okay, so you see this is added to our empire, and we've got this kind of empire border. Okay. So look, if you go to planets, Earth is what we call a core world, and then the colonies that are attached to your core worlds are, you know, is Mars. So this is classed as. Now, again, you can't actually go into this planet at all. You can assign a governor. Assigning a governor to this planet will allow you to manage it directly and build improvements on it. So it just depends on whether you want to do that or not, right? Like if you want to micromanage everything, you can just get these governors, more governors. I think what we want to do is be exploring. So do we want to be going out that way? No, I think we want to be going out this way. Let's get this one. This is not a survey ship. This is just a probe. I think if we get the probe out this way. Now, when you zoom out, look, you get this kind of symbolized version of the map. When you zoom in, you can actually see the graphics instead. So we found some durantium, which is a this is used for building ships, certain types of ship components. Okay, go to the next turn. Let's see if we can find any planets around here. Okay, we've got more durantium, so it'd be good for us to get maybe we want to actually get a constructor out here rather than a colony ship. Can we change this in the queue? Yeah. Choose next ship to construct. Okay, we're already building this one. Now, is this the queue or is this building all at the same time? No, this is the available ships, isn't it? Okay, yeah, so moving things in the build queue doesn't seem to make any difference here. I don't know, is that left to right or right to left? Who knows? I think it was colony ship was on the right. Wow, look at the constructor. I really like that. That's brilliant. Look at the cool... That's a really cool design. I love it. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing from GalCiv4 so far. This is really nice. Okay, let's get this ship just exploring further. See if we can find a colonizable planet. Okay, what we got over this way? Oops. Yeah, and I think that this game... Oh, does it have a ship designer? Yes, it will do. How do you get into that? It must be probably from the shipyard, I would have thought. New design, okay. So, probe, flag, colony, or constructor. Flagships are used to survey anomalies and uncover the mysteries and wonders of the universe. It's kind of an interesting name for them. Let's just, we'll just have a look at one of these. Have a look at the ship designer. Okay. A class, select a hull, appearance, and equip it. Okay, the ship design in GalCiv4 3 was really quite in-depth. I wonder if it's kind of the same thing. Yeah, it looks like it is. So you can really like go to town on editing like how these things look in fine detail. It's like if you're into cosmetics, GalCiv series has got the best ship designer in any game without a doubt. I think it's a little bit over complex for me. I actually found it a little bit, kind of difficult to use, but it's it is what it is. I actually like it, but it's just, it takes me a little while to get into it. And I think for the purpose of this first video, I'm just not going to worry about it too much. Okay, we're going to tab to the advance to the next turn. Let's just go to this other ship. Yeah, we're just kind of rolling back the fog of war here. I think I'm just going to put this on explore. Okay, up to the next turn. Okay, we found another dead planet here. Yeah, we have got anomalies. I should have actually picked these up. We've got some Illyrium here as well. I think we are just going to get it on explore though. Yeah, I want to go and find some new planets. Okay, so we've now got the capital mainframe up, and it's asking us what else we want to build. So I think we probably should go for the trade network. And now look at this, you see. This might have been a good place for a research building, you know, for the research. Although it's saying that manufacturing would be nice there too. Where else can we get wealth? Wealth is the yellow one, so... Wealth there, then we've got research and manufacturing. Okay. Let's put the let's get the wealth building in the jungle. I'll just put it there for the time being. Okay, other civilizations admire our culture. Our military stands ready for battle. Now, I'm probably not playing this very very economically, let's say. Alright, let's just carry on. We've got one more turn until research districts is researched. Okay. With the understanding that we must organise ourselves more effectively for inventing new technologies, we have agreed to allow vast areas of the planet's surface to focus on researching new technologies. Alright. Word technologies twice in one paragraph, that just makes the editor in me really, really upset. So yeah, this unlocks research districts, Khazar's mainframe, orbital research lab and research grants. And yeah, so this is stuff that we can build now. And then we can also, it also unlocks other stuff. Let's go to choose a new tech. I think we need to balance this out a little bit. So we get a 50% research bonus on subspace scanning. I think we probably want to go for this one next. Armed shuttles gives 2 free warships, but I don't think we need that yet. Let's go for the subspace scanning first. Okay. Civilization is defined by its ideology as it is its technology or economy. We earn culture points. We can spend them on traits depending on our ideology. Let's have a look. Okay. As your civilization grows, it develops culture points. Cultural awareness influence traits. Your cultural awareness influence trait costs. Influences trait costs. Increase it through actions, event choices, leaders, and more to make traits and our ideology more affordable. Okay. So we've got liberty, authority. Wow, there's a lot of these now. Oh, this is cool, isn't it? This is kind of like getting more towards sort of Stellaris levels of you know, kind of ideology development. Okay. Number of culture traits you currently have available to select from. Okay, so we can only select from innovation. Okay, we need 10 for that one. So yeah, I mean, innovation is a good one to go for. So approval boost after discovering a new technology and plus 30 research. Let's open up that one. Okay. And did we automatically get a whole... Oh, right, okay. We must have just automatically got a tech. So in that case, let's go to planetology. Allows us to improve our worlds. That sounds like a good idea. Alright, so let's just look at that tech that we just got. Oh, we got orbital improvements we can build. Yeah, GalCiv4 looks like it's doing a lot of things differently to GalCiv3. I'm liking what I'm seeing, I've got to tell you. Like, I think this is something that I could get into in a big way. Let's have a look at the research. Where would we find such a thing? There we are. So we've got the tech navigator. This will there we go. This is a little bit more familiar. So colonization, research districts. This is all right. So this is in planetology. Okay, we've got colonization, we've got warfare, governance, and engineering. All right, so these are the 4 different branches. So we've got 4 different trees essentially. Engineering we want to get kind of soon. Planetology is good though because it does allow you. I think if I remember right, with planetology, you can start improving the quality of your worlds with various things. Okay, you have enough culture points. So have we got even more? No, we got 0. So that's just an old message. Okay, what else have we got down here? Ah. Okay, these are just dead planets. Dead worlds. Let's go to our ships. Yeah, this probe's just exploring up this way for some reason. That's fine. And this guy's just going down here. Okay, we found a world to... Oh, this is a good one. Amazing class, but it's got pollution. A precursor world with 3 vast orbital factory rings. That greatly increases all manufacturing potential of the world. That sounds good. All right. Okay, so it's got a xanthium deposit on it as well. I think we want to get our colony ship out pretty fast if we can. Looks like these are both building at the same time. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. So we've got 5 turns basically before these come out. 4 and 5 turns respectively. We've researched planetology. Right, we're really racing through the tech tree here. It's probably because we got it on... Did I put it on easy or normal? Something like that. Okay, let's choose a new tech. Let's go with space elevators here. Alright. You've got 1 cultural point. Okay, so we need to build up our cultural points to get some more to go further down into this tree. Ah, Artemis. Okay, we've got another planet here. Look, it's a poor quality planet, but it has got some manufacturing bonus and tourism. Low gravity, helpful to manufacturing, and tourists love it. Okay, so maybe we can grab this one too. But I think we want to go and get this one over here. There's also Promethean. We've got Slepor 5 and Slepor 1. I think we should go and grab this anomaly first. Okay, roll the turn on. Okay, this ship's moving over this way now to do some more exploration. Let's just manually grab this. Oh, no. Oh, okay, so it's... Surveying seems like it takes time now. That's interesting. I wonder how long it takes. 2 months remaining. Oh, alright. In GalCiv4 you just grab them instantly. Bit of a change there. Looks like the constructor's coming out before the colony ship. Okay, so it's left to right queue then. I don't mind getting the constructor out. Send an asteroid miner here to construct a mining base. Okay, so we have to build asteroid miners separately, do we? Okay. Mining bases provide minerals to the nearest world. That would be useful. Can we build asteroid miners? Can't see one. Okay. "12 turns until this trade network goes up." I wonder if we want to put the industrial centre up first. I don't know if we want it to go here though. Yeah, let's just carry on with the trade centre. How's our income doing? Okay, we're making money. Now you can rush buy stuff, I think. Yeah, we can rush it, look. It's going to cost a control point and 47 credits. Okay, let's rush this then. There we go, so the constructors come out this turn. It will come out next turn. Okay, Innovators of the Cosmos. Okay, so the GNN Live, this is basically, it just kind of like gives you a clue as to how you're doing in the game. Now, boarding TAS constructor from Earth 1. These are all different population types. Ah, so they've got different abilities, look. They've got different, okay, workers and farmers. Entertainers. I guess we probably want workers. I don't know. Okay, they got higher expectations. High expectations, taxes are too high. What do you want to send people with lower expectations out? Let's get these guys up, the entertainers. Mind you, having the approval boosted would be pretty good. I guess. Let's just get one, and then we'll... Hang on, was that... Are they on the Ah, hang on, why are they on the constructor? I was being dumb, I thought that was a colony ship. Let's just get these back on Earth. Let's figure out how we do this. Whoops. Yeah, sorry, it's automatically disembarked them, so... Yeah, I probably want to go and get these guys out to grab this Durantium here, so... Yeah, we don't want to board anyone, do we? You have to have citizens for the ships, for the star bases. Probably should have read the tutorial, shouldn't I, before? Oh, right, okay. Anyway, folks, I think I'm going to end this episode. I'm going to end this here. I'm probably going to play it a little bit more, and yeah, maybe get another episode out. Let me know what you think about GalCiv. Anyway, does this look like the sort of thing that you'd be interested in playing? I like this game. Like I like the GalCiv series. I think it's really good. This is just the very beginning, and I'm just kind of muddling my way through it. It wasn't really supposed to be a let's play. I just wanted to kind of show off the kind of game that it is, and you know, the sort of stuff that it does. Look at this, man. We can zoom out and look at all the other sectors. What's this here? Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to play this. I think this is going to be a really good game. What I'm probably going to do is, now I've done a video on it, I might try and learn to play it offline for a couple of days and then just sort of start a let's play, because that might be a good thing to do. Okay, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments, and I will catch you next time. Take care.